Hey guys, this is Lungaya, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, we need to go to the war room. Oh, what is this? Oh no, judgment. I really do not want to. Wonder who it is. Who is it? Huh. I do not like those things. Okay, where am I? Okay, I wonder who I need to judge now.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
To say nothing of justice you might personally require, huh? Oy, oy, oy.
Many places felt the pain of adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Teventa, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I serve the living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Give him to the warden, steal him and his key. He dies by my sword. Give him to the warden.
Although willing, there is a group you have wronged more than any. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium. The wardens can have you. Let them take your head, if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours, it matters not. Truth lies in the next world.
Okay. Well, that one wasn't that bad. That one was actually very easy. What? Is there another person that needs to be judged? Really? Shit. I have to go back. Okay. Who else do we need to judge?
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Okay.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Go to the deep roads. Gosh, what am I gonna do? Go to the
You
deep
feel your
roads.
life is over. There's a place for such wardens. Sir Ruth, you'll go to the deep roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
Yep. We good? Okay, we're good. Nobody else that needs to be judged. Good. I don't know if I did good by moving her to the deep roads, but hey. Let's have a look see at the journal, by the way. What pride had raft?
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
Our alliance with Orlais holds, for the present. They'll send aid on request.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Sure they are.
We've beaten their god twice over. Corypheus must be livid. Where is he now?
After Adamant, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds and sent them marching south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They'll be hard to miss. It's time to finish them off. We'll keep them there.
They've terrorized Thedas long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
Please continue.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you. This is an illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds. untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Okay.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
If most of these mirrors are broken or locked, then what use are they?
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Okay. Where am I? Oh. Okay. Okay, so more room again. Gonna write this down. I'm just gonna fast travel because this is annoying. Ugh. Can we even do the side quests still in the war, or are we not allowed anymore? That's one of the questions I have. Ah, well, here we go. That answers it. Alliances, getting things moving. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Tibalts. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they are willing to have us in their favor. Oh, nice. A present for Bianca. I should have had more faith in my agents. Of course, they tracked down Provident, who was sought shelter from the Mage Templar conflict with the wealthy Navarran patron. We provided a brief description of Bianca and Provident adapted the design for a leaf spring stabilizer to suit one of her stocks. We are also able to secure his original designs for our own use in siege engines. Okay. Unless those across the sea. Forgiving a way forging a way forward. Darkspawn. And what's more here? Judgment, the death of good Sir Ruth. Okay, we need to do some of these. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Inquisitor, I have moved some of my agents into Kerbrona, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orleans. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles, and if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen.
Inquisitor.
There's a lady sitting in the oh no. Nope. I did go for the assassin thing, but nope. What is this? Break Venatory hold on Wycombe. Ambassador Montaliet. It has been my pleasure to meet Duke Antoine of Wycombe and pay my respects on behalf of the Inquisition. The Duke is a most friendly man. Indeed, I dare say he thinks the best of everyone and has advisors from as far away as Winter. Duke Antoine assures me that he wishes the Inquisition well and will offer us military support as soon as his city has recovered from a strange disease that has spread through most of the human population, though the elves in the Alliance are thus far unaffected. This illness may explain why bandits were able to operate so close to Wycombe with impunity. All the nobles and most of the soldiers have been weakened. Any concerns I have raised, he said, can wait until then. The Duke's de Winter advisor has indicated an eagerness to make my acquaintance, and it is becoming increasingly difficult to resist such a tempting offer. Okay, though I fear for her safety, Lady Guinevere is a brilliant negotiator. If anyone can find a peaceful solution, it is her. It is no longer a matter of diplomacy. Josephine's diplomat believes that the de Winter advisor is Venatori. We must eliminate him. Okay. And then we will wait with that one. Judgment, the death of good Sir Ruth. The disgraced Grey Warden Sir Ruth wishes to make good on your judgment, Inquisitor. She has asked for assistance in reaching one of the deeper recesses of the Deep Road, so that her premature calling might serve a greater good. But any expedition to the Deep Roads come with considerable risk. I suggest an invitation over an escort. Our dwarven contacts would welcome the chance to bolster their forces with a warden on her calling. I don't know. Many of our soldiers lost family to the blight, even I've no doubt many would volunteer to escort the warden. My concern is that they would not stop at escorting. Yeah, and we need the soldiers. That's the problem. Let's have a look see here. Alliances could be good for her, Josephine. Lady Tybalt is asking for closer ties and access to trading partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of the alliances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more they are concerned with station and alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition. We gain their trust with alliances. If we are willing to continue the relationship, it is only fitting that we strengthen those ties.
Inquisitor?
I think so too. Your worship, my town of Valgamore has been besieged by darkspawn. I cannot fathom where the loathsome beasts have come from, but I beg the Inquisition for assistance. My own humble forces have already been dispatched to help in your own noble efforts in leaving my people ill-equipped against the savage host. Word of your redemption of the Grey Wardens has already spread far. Please, if you can spare them, Valgamore lives or dies by our word. The Grey Wardens are the best in the world against darkspawn. This is their chance to shine.
To work?
Okay, with pride at Ruft. The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally their soldiers and march with Inquisition Lavanal's army to the Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corpheus's zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corpheus before the Darkspawn Magister finds a long-lost elven artifact in the wilds that allows him to enter the Fade physically and claim its power. So, how long is it going to take for these things? Okay, that's 8 minutes. That's very long. See, the thing is, I don't wanna wait. Just wanna go. But that means that the game is gonna finish. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know if we can go back. I'm just gonna go.
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the
finish
Fade
this
in
game
its
today,
flesh.
so I have to.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
Another reason to stop him.
I won't allow it. I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvian before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
Work as a team.
You overcome it. All three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence, but the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god. I could ask for no finer counsel, no better guidance.
I speak for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this Illuvian.
Okay. I'm not even reading it. Let's go. You know we need to kick butt. Corypheus' butt.
Inquisitor,
How goes the battle, Captain?
the Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Okay. Simple as that.
So all you have to do is fend off Corypheus' worst zealots until I've returned.
We shall not flinch, your worship, not a one of us. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
Another way to let people down if I falter. Thank you for the reminder.
'Twas not I who raised an army of faithful to storm this land, Inquisitor. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the Illuvian he covets lies within. Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Okay. Can I get any stuff? Where's the blockade? Which way is that though? I don't know, let's have a look, see. I'm guessing this way?
Listen to how close the fighting's gotten. It will be worse ahead.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their fires, they'll do Corypheus's work for him.
One last push and we can lick our wounds. I wonder if Corypheus will show.
Do you sense the magic crackling? Something more powerful than the Red Templars stirs.
This reminds me a lot of the other place that was very confusing. I can't remember what it's called. probably have to kill all of them. Probably I do. Just attacking me. Oh shit. Just died.
Those were Grey Wardens. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adamant.
If they are forced to obey him, death will be a blessing.
Can I go here? Yep. I just want to go on the thing. Okay, is there any other way down? There is. I just want to have a shortcut. I'm not allowed. I don't even know why I'm picking these things up. Is it this way? Guessing it is. Pretty birds.
There, ahead. An entire camp of Red Templars.
Watch out. They've posted archers on the walls.
I see them.
Dalish?
It seems this temple of Methal is not deserted after all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Yes, I was just thinking. Supply sachet, please. I didn't even check the other camps. Oh no, because then I have to go back. I'll take it. Again, I don't know why And still I'm doing it. It's the whole thing that you have to go back for crafting anyways. Okay, is there room now? Oh, come on. So annoying. You know what? I'm giving up. Never mind. Good? Oh, it's gonna take a while to get where I need to be. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stop recording here, guys, and go further on ahead so I can do it a little bit less stressfully. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe, ring that bell, wash your hands, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!